Hello, 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 hi, hello. Welcome, welcome. I am Tosuno Hyper, and today I am not playing Cuphead. What a miracle! Say hello to the beautiful Henny and the Genius. Look at her. It took me an entire afternoon to model the hair, man. uh, yeah, I've been working on this model for a little bit, but it's still not finished. We still have more work to do. So, I'm working on a Centraia, actually, fan game. A Centraia fan game that may someday see the day of light. uh, but not only Centraia is gonna be in that game, there's gonna be more characters, so I have to model and rig every single one of them, which is a lot of work, but I'm having fun, so whatever. This Kenya model, I'm pretty happy how it looks right now. Not 100% satisfied, but it's okay. Also, considering my Blender skills are not that crazy, so I think they did a pretty decent job. Today we need to rig this. We need to add a skeleton, make her move. I only need an evil animation for now. I don't think Henny is gonna be doing much on the game. Sadly, she's gonna be like an NPC kind of character, so just an evil animation should be okay. Oh, I don't want to do this. Oh, doing this on a stream might be a bad idea, but let's do it anyway. We're gonna hide a bunch of stuff to start with. Need the clothes gone, need the hair gone because it's very distracting. Uh, clothes stripes. There we go. Um, one thing is these things on her hair. I didn't know what to name them, so I just put cubes. Okay, we have the basic body and nothing else. We have to start adding armature, right? So how this works, we start always with the hips. The hips are the center of the body. Something like that. Oh, I'm gonna actually armature. There is an option here. Visibility, solid, in front. No, it's not that one. Super display. There is an option to make it always stand on the front, but no, I think that's a yeah. We can see it even through the body. Okay, we're gonna rename this to hips. Next. This should reach around here, I guess. This is gonna be called lower spine. Next. Chest. We need a chest bone. We just keep strolling upwards. The entire spine, you could say. Next, small one for the neck. Uh, could be a little bit upwards, maybe. Something like that. And last, big, big one for the head. Now, there is a big bone. We don't need it to be that big. Legs. Gonna rotate this 180 degrees. Move it over here. Something like that. Wait. Uh, there. This is a problem I had with the other model that I rigged. It was sun, and I think it's because of this. Rotate 180. If I do that, it doesn't only rotate it on the y-axis. You can see here the bone is like a square shape here. I don't know why that is. Maybe I need to do rotate y 180. Yeah, that looks a little bit more. Looks correct. It's a good thing that I noticed. I think that's okay. This is gonna be upper leg dot L. L from left side. We need to parent this. Relations. You cannot see it because my head is blocking it, but it's here. We need to parent it to the hips. Next, this should be the lower leg. And finally, the feet. Feet? Foot. I always forget, like, English is not my first language, so I always forget which is the plural and which is the singular from feet and foot. Who cares? I'm gonna call it feet. Or is it foot? Should I Google this? I think it's foot. I don't know. It's not gonna change anything. It's gonna work anyways, but okay. It's the legs. Now I have to do something similar for the arms. I have another bone. We're gonna rotate it like this. This is gonna be the shoulders. It should be a small bone here. My shoulder topology is an absolute disaster. So I'm not expecting this to work really well, but it should be fine. This is gonna be shoulder dot L. Parent to the chest. We're gonna extrude. Something like that. This is gonna be upper arm L. Extrude again. There, I guess. Lower arm. And finally the hand. And L. That's it, we're done. It's not done. Ugh. Okay, we're gonna select all of these. Select all of these. And we're gonna please, Blender, can you do the rest of the skeleton for us? Symmetrize. Thank you, Blender. No, all of these have the prefix R here. Nice. We need to add a few more bones for EK. Let's see if I remember how to do this. We have to move this forward, I think. A little bit forward, just a little bit, to make it able to bend later. We're gonna extrude from this too. These are gonna be called knee dot ek dot l. And this is gonna be knee ek right. We need to, again, my head is scoring everything. But here, we have to do we need to unparent it? I don't remember. But it's not gonna be connected, and it's the form. We also have to toggle that one off. I don't remember about the parent, though. Guess we'll see if it works later or not. We have to change the same options on the right one. And we're gonna move this forward. I don't remember seeing these lines on the other one that I did. I think I'm gonna get rid of this. And we need 2 more bones here. This is gonna be heel, EK, left, Heel, EK, right. These are gonna be connected, but they're not gonna deform. And here's where the magic happens. Let's see if I remember. I have to go to the leg. Right? And we add constraint. Was it here or not? Where was it? Okay, I don't remember how to do this. I forgot how to do the EK. It's something I learned recently, so it's no surprise. Luckily for me, I wrote down I wrote down some notes. That is not the button that I wanted to press. What's this one? Give me a second. I have my personal notes with a bunch of stuff that I've learned. Uh, this one. There we go. The first time that I did this, I wrote some notes so I wouldn't forget. Pretty smart of past me because future me forgot how to do all this stuff. Check the form. Move the knee. In pose mode, select the lower leg bone and add inverse kinematic constraint. Okay, we have to go to pose mode. That was the key that I was missing. Pose mode. Bone constraints. There we go. Inverse kinematics. Target is gonna be the heel bone, and the pole target is gonna be the knee. And everything's twisted. We broke the skeleton. It's over. We have to say chain length here. So 2. Now only the feet is fucked. So I think we have to change the pole angle. No? I think that does it. So now if we move this, we should see the magic. Okay, no, I have to unconnect this one too. Did I write down that in the tutorial that I made? Do the same thing for the heel. I just wrote do the same thing for the heel. So I'm guessing this one also should be disconnected. Bone not connected. I'm gonna just remove the parent too. Let's see. It works. Ain't no way. We can move this bone and the entire leg is gonna move with it. It works. Yo, solid chamisto. Hello. That's a fun name. I like it. Hi, welcome. I'm remembering how to do this thing. Good thing that on the first time I did the CK thing, I wrote some notes. Past me was very clever to do that. Yeah, let's do that to the other leg too. Uh, go to the leg, add bone constraint, EK. You know of auto EK? What? There's an automatic EK? There's no way. It's not that it's too difficult to do this. I'm doing like some very basic EK here, so yes, it's there. Ain't no way. Target is the heel, bone, pole is the knee, chain link 2, and it just works. Let's go. Okay, not too bad. Now I have to do the same thing with the arms. So let's go back to edit mode. Have to remember to move these things a little bit. Just a little bit. Uh, extrude. We're gonna delete the parent. Uncheck the form. Once again, my head is scoring all the options that I'm clicking. We're gonna do the same thing to the right one, and we're gonna move these guys to the back. Uh, let's see. Oh, I have to rename them too. You are gonna be elbow EK left. And you are gonna be wrist. There. Now go to pose mode. Bone constraint. EK. I'm gonna put chain length 2 immediately. Radius in the wrist. And pull is the elbow. Something happened. I saw it move. I saw something move a little bit. Hmm. This is not the way I wanted it to bend. I did something wrong. Oh no. Or maybe it's the rotation, because this thing messed up the rotation when you do this. Yo, Solid Chavito, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you, thank you. Um, yeah, the bones are a little bit rotated. We need to change the pull angle, I think. Or maybe not. What is going on? Maybe now I need to move this. Uh, edit mode. Uh, the mesh is so good. I disagree. uh, I did something wrong, but I don't know what it is. Wait, let me show the mesh a little bit. Since we're talking about it. We're gonna reveal the character little by little. Oh, but she's gonna be bald. Let's put the hair. Ta-da! It's a beautiful character. It took me ages to model the hair, man. I hate modeling hair. We have the clothes, we have more clothes, we have hairpins and stuff. A beautiful character. Very cool. Thank you, thank you. Yeah. The mesh is an absolute mess, I would say. At least for the body and the clothes. Especially because I for this I did Atlas texturing. So to add these colors here and stuff, I modified the mesh. So there's a bunch of triangles and stuff that are completely unnecessary. But I think it's a small price to pay. And this is kind of low poly, so it shouldn't really matter that much. I don't know. Also, I'm speaking like I know what I'm doing, but I don't, so don't trust me. Don't trust me on anything I say. Um, I'm not sure. Why are you bending that way? I don't get it. Um, mm, let me remove this K here. Okay, let's do this again. The topology is very good for game character movements. Yeah. Yeah, I remember I put a lot of I watched a bunch of tutorials on how to do the topology for the shoulders and for the knee. I think the hips are still not good. Like those like move a little bit weird when I because I have another character that I finished animating and it moves a little bit weird sometimes, but it's okay. Yeah. I think I did a pretty decent job for the amount of knowledge that I have on Blender, which is not too much. This should be wrist, and this should be elbow. Yeah, it's the rotation. I think the rotation is the problem. Uh, Pull angle 180 degrees. Nope. Um, should be 90 then. The other 90 degrees. Minus 90 degrees. There we go. Yeah, what's the pull angle? Okay, I'll take that. Let's go to the other side. Um, okay. Chain link 2. Target is the wrist and pole is the elbow. This one also needs the rotation 90. Nope. Minus 90. Okay, nice. I think that's all I need from the armature. Yeah. Now we have to weight paint. My favorite thing to do. Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this. Uh, we select the body, we select the armature, Control P with empty groups. And now, instead of weight painting, since we have a low poly model, what we can do is like select faces individually and assign them to different bones, which is way easier than weight painting. So let's do that. I'm gonna go to this view. It's gonna take a while. uh, all of that should go to the hand. Uh, Data, vertex groups. This is where the magic happens. Vertex groups. This is hand L, and we use assigned. These. I'm thinking about these bones here. This should be like 50% arm, 50% hand, maybe. I don't know. It's not that like it's gonna change too much, I guess, but this is lower arm. I don't even know if you can do that with this method. We can do weight 0.5 and assign to lower arm and then assign to hand. I have no idea if that's how it works. Elbow. These are weird topology. We have a bunch of weird faces here. These are lower arm. These are upper arm. What I do with those two triangles? I don't remember what I did with my previous wall. Let's do 50-50 too, maybe. 0.5 upper arm. And 0.5 lower arm. These here are upper arm. And these ones are all shoulder. Maybe this one too. This loop here. I think this should be chest, not shoulder. We should see some changes already, right? If we go to pose mode. It's alive. It's working. But only that is working. Okay, let's keep going. Uh, uh, go to the other side. This is hand. Hand right. This is lower arm. This is upper arm. These are the lower arm. These are upper arm. And these triangles here. I'm gonna go again with 0.5. This loop here is the shoulder. Nope, wrong loop. This loop. It's gonna be chest. Know what? All of this chest. Uh, no, what are you doing? Okay, let's go with this too. Should be chest too, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna hide the. I'm gonna hide the head. It doesn't bother me. Goodbye, head. I should hide the armature too. Now that I think about it, so it doesn't bother me that much. Uh, the other loop. Come on, there we go. I clicked like 10 million times and I didn't catch the loop. This is gonna be chest too, I guess. This is gonna be neck. Now these guys here, I don't know. I guess they should be chest too. I'm missing these ones on the back. These are also chest. Uh, head. Welcome back. All of this should be head, obviously. Let's see. Push mode. Okay. This part here moves weird. Under the arm. But I guess that's fine. I'm not gonna move the shoulders too much. Uh, yeah, it's kind of working. That's good. uh, okay, that's the upper body, I guess. Um, well, let me see the armature here. This bone should be a little bit higher here. But I guess it's fine. Let's go with chest for this ones. These ones are gonna be lower spine. These ones are gonna be hips. These ones here. Should also be hips. These are gonna be legs. Legs. Upper leg. This is the lower leg. And the knee. This is gonna be upper leg, I guess. Uh, Lower leg. Uh, let's do 50-50 for this. And all of these. Actually, let me start from here. All of these is the foot, obviously. Let's test it. Pulse mode. It works. It's alive. Well, yeah, kind of works. Why I'm not getting notifications? I don't know. Blame Twitch. Are you sure you activated the notifications on the channel? Maybe. Hi, cool pizza. Welcome. This ain't Cuphead. Yup, you're right. This ain't Cuphead. I'm back to the game dev business. Yeah, because I normally get notifications. That's weird. That's weird though. Twitch, what is your problem? What are you doing? I'm almost finished reading this character. You're at a good time. Um, oh yeah, by the way, I fell asleep during the stream because I did not sleep enough. Did anything happen? I got another good run yesterday, but it died to Dr. Cal. It died on Dr. Cal and then on Phantom Express. I still finished the run, but that was that. Yeah. I got raided by Lewish too. Just before that run. But yeah. It's a good thing that you fell asleep. You need to sleep more, man. uh Also, maybe you remember, this is the character I was working last week. I'm gonna show the body. Uh, Here, this one. Did you ask Lewis about the one cycle? Damn, I forgot. He left like immediately, so I didn't get to ask him. I told him about the run I lost to King Dice though. He told me like the same thing happened to him once. So I guess it happens to everyone at some point. Wait, let me test the rigging with the body like this. Oh, but the hair is not gonna move. So smooth. Yeah, leg is working too. It looks fine. The hair is not gonna move here, so it's gonna be very weird. I need to finish this leg though. We're making good progress with this, so uh object mode. Uh we just need to assign like every face here to one vertex group here. It's one of the ways of doing this. The other one is weight painting, which I hate, so that's why I'm doing it this way. Also, this way is better for low poly models. So these are the upper leg. These are the lower leg. Uh, these are lower leg. These are upper leg. And these ones are gonna be 50-50. 50 upper leg, 50 lower leg. And these ones are the... I was assigning it to the left one. Damn. Okay, I have to do it again. At least I noticed. Uh, this is not upper leg L. It's upper leg R. Upper leg right. Silly mistake, but I guess it's bound to happen. Uh, do we need to remove it? Remove the structure from practical vertex groups. Wait, let me see what happens actually. Just so I know. Post mode. Whoa, that's freaky. Yeah, I need to remove it. Yeah, okay, good to know. Uh, do I have to select these? Not only we have to assign it to the upper leg R, but we have to remove them from the one that I assigned it wrong. Remove. Remove from lower leg and assign to the other lower leg. Uh, remove. Assigned. Uh, remove. Unassigned. Food. Okay, please tell me that fixes it. Uh, okay, nice. Everything's working, I guess. Okay, there's one more step that I need to do for the EK, but I have it written down here. In edit mode, select the food bone, then select the helic and Ctrl P. Keep offset. Past to me was very smart to write down how to do this so I wouldn't forget. Okay, go to edit mode. We're gonna parent this to the EK bone of the heel. Then we need a copy location bone constraint. Copy location. Lower leg as the target. Now we can rotate the. Now we just need to move this one thing to move the entire leg, and we can rotate the foot and all of that. Cool. Uh, we need to do the same thing for the hands and for the other foot. Um, be location. Nice. Now here. No, I have to go to edit mode first. And assign this to the arm. What are you saying? And the song are complete opposites? Yep. It's kind of the thing with like similar to metalheads. Have you noticed that the metalheads like listen to the most aggressive music ever, but they are the chillest dudes. I think this is similar. Shout out to Peso Pete, man. What a goat. All his music is like this. And it's amazing. But yeah, it's like complete opposite of who I am versus the music I like, I guess. I mean, I could put cute anime girl music. Maybe that would fit the vibe more. But then the DMCA ninjas will come after me. Actually, I'm surprised they haven't come for me yet. Okay, I think we're done with the rigging for the body. I like the same genre. Let's go. Uh, okay, before I continue, I think I'm gonna make a copy of this. Let me see. So this is a very weird method of version control. I just make a copy of the file every time I do big changes. Uh, we're gonna make before. The reason I do this is because we're gonna work with the hair right now. And once I start, I won't be able to make changes to the hair anymore. So that's the reason why. Who's your top 3 artists? Ooh. Uh, that's a tough question. I know what my favorite band is. It's an indie rock band called Eat Your Heart Out. Uh, if I had to describe it, it's like Paramore but better. It's like Paramore but way better. Not that I don't like Paramore, but two more artists. I'm gonna say Schwabity, which is a rapper. You should show up in this playlist at some point. And one more, I'm gonna say. Wait, I don't know how to pronounce the name, but it's a Japanese band. I'm gonna write it here on the left corner. uh, the Rakuin Shiru, they call him in Japanese. I have no idea how to pronounce this. But that one, Japanese band. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Here. Wow, ours are different. Doesn't surprise me, but everyone has their favorites. You see up here, we have an absolute mess. Like every hair strand is their own thing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab all of this We're gonna exit post mode to start with. We're gonna convert to mesh. Convert to mesh. We're gonna join them. Active objects not selected armature. What? What do you mean? There we go. That was weird. Now the entire hair is one object. But we cannot edit this anymore. Trying to edit this mess would be a nightmare. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab it. We're gonna parent it to the armature. I think this is how you do it. I don't remember anymore. And we're gonna assign everything to the head. And in theory, this should work. Yeah, and we can move the hair with the head. And now we have to do this with all the weird objects that I added. So all the clothes are gonna be an interesting one. Uh, we're gonna parent to the armature with empty groups. Oh my god. We have to do something similar than we did to the body. Let's see. Oh, we have to sing everything. All the bones. This is gonna take a while. This is the lower arm left. These ones are the upper arm. Here on the elbow, we have a mess. This is the lower arm. Upper arm. These triangles, we're gonna add them 50-50 to the upper arm and the lower arm. These two loops are gonna be shoulder. Now we have to do the same on the other side. Oh wait, I have these ones here. Uh, Yeah, this one, when I selected the loop, it didn't catch this ones. Good thing I noticed. These are upper arm. I assign them to the upper arm. I'm an idiot. I'm doing so many stupid things. Remove from the upper arm and assign to the lower. There we go. This little details here in the topology shouldn't even be here. They're bad practice, but I did it so I could color them later. Okay, let's go to this side. All of that is lower arm right. All of this is upper arm right. These two are shoulder. And here in the elbow we have another mess. This mess on the elbow has a purpose at least. It's so the elbow can bend. This is lower arm. This is upper arm. And these two triangles are gonna be 50-50. Upper arm, lower arm. Okay, let's test. The clothes should move with the actual arm together. Ugh. It bends a little bit weird, but it's moving. So yeah, I don't think it's that noticeable. But you can see the elbow like a little bit weird. Okay. Um all of this. Let's see. Oh, what's gonna happen when I move the legs with these ones? Can you? There we go. I don't want to sign all of this to the hips. Maybe these two to the lower spine. These ones to the chest. Let's see. Uh, This is the worst part of the topology by far. This is all chest. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. Wait, I need the color. I need to see that the body doesn't clip through the clothes. Then again, this character is not gonna move too much because it's gonna be like an NPC, so it's fine. If it's not perfect, I guess. Yeah, the legs are gonna clip through the clothes here. I guess the solution is just don't move the legs. Because I have no idea how to rig this so it reacts to the legs. I'm gonna leave it like that. I think that's good enough. No, she's bald. Here. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. Uh, the back of the clothes are also fine. Yeah, we just need to add a few more of the accessories. And we're done with the rigging. Uh, hairpins. Apply. Apply. Um, these hairpins go onto the head. Uh, these also go on the head. Good. And these ones, this one should go on the hip, right? Uh, add to the armature with empty groups. Select everything. And assign to the hips. Uh, all these things are also gonna clip into the legs. Hmm. I guess it's fine. I just need to animate it in a way that doesn't happen. Uh, it's done. The ring is done. It only took me an hour and a half. God damn. Um, yeah, I just need an eel animation in this character for now. So I guess we should do that. Um, let's bring the dope sheet. We're gonna call it eel. Should be 60 frames, I guess. C click. Actually, mm, let's think. I need to make two poses, and oh, it's a lot of work too. Shouldn't be that bad. I'm on pose mode. We're gonna lower the hips just a little bit. Uh, we need the hands closer to the body. Uh, I don't remember how I did the animation for Sun, but I guess little by little we can figure this out. Uh, When we need the shoulders too. That's for the next pose. Let's do that. Uh, 120. Now we make a slightly different pose. Um, hmm. Okay, let's try with this. Now we have to grab the parts that are moving and kind of move them around a little bit. Uh, Shoulder. And wrist. Uh, hmm. Why is snaps here on the... Hmm. Oh, I need to copy this. I forgot about that. There's another way to make this animation cycle without adding so many stuff. but I couldn't make it work the first time I tried. Actually, I uh should undo all of this stuff. And now we need to copy these into here and here. And now we move them. There's a little bit of clipping here. Is that not good? On both sides. Guess I could just make the cloth a little bit bigger there. The arms move very weirdly, but other than that, it's not too bad. I'm tired. I'm tired already. Okay, I'm gonna tune out that idle animation later. There's another model that I want to work in today. Which should be way simpler because it's just like a blob that's gonna be like an enemy. So I think I'm gonna take a break actually, and we're gonna work on that. Yeah, time for a break. Just a couple of minutes. I'll be right back, and we're gonna continue blendering stuff. Yeah, be right back. Just a couple of minutes. Bye bye. Hello, hello. I'm back. Hello. Hey. So I think we're done with this model for now. Ear animation still needs a little bit of work, but I'm gonna do that later. We have a beautiful Kenya the Genius rigged and everything. The animation needs a little bit of work still, but I'm gonna work on that later. There's a little bit of clipping there on the cloud that I need to fix too. So that's that. We're gonna move on. There's another model that I want to work on today. And this should be an easier one, actually. So we're gonna do that. It's gonna be this little creature here. This is Henya's chat mascot. This little gremlin is gonna be one of the enemies on my game. So sorry to the Henya fans, you're gonna get beaten up. I don't have much reference for it. I don't think there's like an official reference for it, so I just gathered what I could find. We're gonna see if we can model this thing. I'm not gonna need to rig it or anything. We're gonna animate it on Godot later. And it's gonna be like very simple animations, so we just need the model. I need an sphere to start. How many faces do I want on this thing? Is a good question. 32 by 16 seems a little bit too much. I think 16 by 16 should be fine. We're gonna use proportional editing on this one, I guess. Let's see. That actually works really well. Hmm. To make this no this part a little bit flatter, I guess. I don't know. Should we just leave him as a sphere? I think this works really well. I don't know. Ahogen, we can make path later. These little ears. I don't know how to do those. How do I give it that shape? Oh, I should have done this with mirror modifier. Wait, let's go back. Yeah, let's do a mirror modifier. It's gonna make things way easier. How do I do this. There is a way to select everything on one side, I'm pretty sure. But I don't know. I don't know how to do it. There. Uh, Mirror. Yeah, that's better. So now we can do something like make this pointy. Something like that, maybe? Want to make this look rounder somehow. Hmm. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. I don't think this is gonna work. Wait, that is not that bad. It still looks very pointy, but I don't think there's a way that I can make it look very round and fluffy. You can hide this around edges too with the accessories too, so eyes. This should be like here maybe. Hmm. Wait, I think we can add the material immediately. Let's do that. Just to have an idea. No, Blender froze. It's over. I haven't saved in like an hour. Please come back. Blender, please. It's over. It's over. It's frozen. It's not gonna come back. It come back. Let's go. uh, let's call this main. Why not? We need a image texture. Uh, we're gonna do atlas texturing for this one too. Um, we have to UE edit this thing, right? Uh, team. It's all gonna be the same color, so I don't need these seams here, but I'm gonna add them anyway. Uh, it should be like this white color, I think. Darn, it froze again. The Hania mascot is too powerful for Blender, man. Mm, okay. This is the ears then. And these are the eyes? Yeah, that's a little bit better. Maybe I should do this with another texture. I could make the face in Krita, maybe. Yeah, I think I'd rather do that. Wait, can I just dissolve these edges? Does that wanna work? Ew. Uh, am I crazy or there's like a shadow here in the middle? Why is that? Okay, I'm gonna do the face separately. Separately. I cannot say that word. I cannot English anymore. Let's try and make the accessories. And the ahoge. Actually, let's start with the ahoge. That's easier. Uh, cool. Uh, Something like that. I'm gonna hold this hair shape just so I remember. Okay, we add a path. Um, or resolution preview 4, and for this guy 4 to. I always forget what this option is. Geometry, yeah. Can you see it? You cannot see it. My head is scoring it. uh, Here's the magic. We select bevel object and we select the circle, and it's gonna turn our path into this thing. This is the easiest way to model hair and stuff like that. You can use it for tails too, or in this case for the ahoge. Control T. Uh, this is the biggest ahoge of all time. Something like that. That's good enough, I think. Mm, like it's a little bit rounder, and then it reaches lower. Something like that, maybe. It's not that it matters too much, but okay, let's do the accessories now. Don't know how I'm gonna do the bow, but we can do that. Uh, we need a cube. Uh, transforms. We're gonna do a mirror here too. We're gonna select these faces, insert. Uh, Now we need to fill this because it's like empty on the inside. It's a little bit difficult to tell, but this is like empty on the inside. So what you want to do is create faces here. Uh, there, here, and one more, and there. Now we just scale it. I think that size is good enough. Something like that, maybe. Uh, or maybe like that. The problem is that now rotating it. It's so hard when they're like this. And resizing, it's also really hard too. Yeah, it clips from here. Hmm. Now I want to make it thinner. But now that it's rotated, I cannot uh, scale it anymore. Can I control C infinitely? Yes, I can. Make it Dinner. Let's try again. I think I'm just good. I think. Oh, I need a loop here for the color. Shouldn't mark it down immediately too. Still can see a little bit there, but it's like barely noticeable. But I can see it. I can see it and it's triggering me. There. Uh, and now we just turn this to yellow and this to purple. Nice. It's beautiful. I still think the ears are not like 100% accurate, but I guess it's fine. uh, you know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of this. Um, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna continue with this guy later. I got the basic shape basically done, so that's good. I don't know how I'm gonna do the balls, and I have to do the face texture separately, or maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, I think I'm gonna call it for today. Yeah, we made some good progress. Let me bring back the Hania model before we go. Uh, Hania. We we're basically almost finished with Hania. We just need to work a little bit on the idle animation, but other than that, it's pretty much done. So that's good progress for today. Yeah. Quality. What are you saying? Uh, Shout out to Schwabity, man. One of the best to ever do it. Whatever. Whatever. My music keeps interrupting my thoughts. I'm gonna call it for today. That's gonna be a stream. Plans. I should be back next Tuesday. Besides the game dev stuff, my main thing is Cuphead speedrunning. So that's what we're gonna be doing next Tuesday. Game dev, I'm not sure. Maybe next Wednesday or maybe next Friday. I'll have to see. I don't know if there's anything that I want to show on a stream of what I'm working right now, but we'll see. And then next Thursday is gonna be more competitive speed running. But yeah, those are the plans for next week. Yeah. I've been Tosan the Viper. Thank you for watching. Um, I hope to have news about the game that I'm working on soon. So yeah, hopefully I'll be back next Tuesday. Okay, that's gonna be a stream. Thank you, thank you. Bye bye.